Welcome to the Stock Market Scalper channel. Here is your host, Scalper 779.
Welcome to another video. It is February 6, 2024, and we're going to be looking at the 4970 put option on the E-mini futures. So we had a little downward action in the morning, starting at 9:45 and ending at around 10:15. So the 4970 put option here did quite well. The low was at $590. 5.90. That's not $5.90. You got to multiply it by 100. Because if you try and buy this, it's not going to be $5.90. It's going to be $590. And you'll have a rude awakening. And the high came in at $1,750. That's not bad. That's not bad. And we had some more action at around 11:30. Let's check out 11:30. Yeah, right here, the low, $845, and it went up to $1,600. Almost double your money. And then we had another big drop at 2 o'clock. Check that big red candle, and here we get a big green candle. So what's the low here? 475, and the high of 1,375. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good gain in 15 minutes. All right, so let's move on to the next one, the 4960. Here's the 4960 put, the E-mini futures, and at 9:45 the low is $320, and we got a high put in at around 10:15 at $1,200, $1,200. That's a pretty good move. And then price came down again at 11:30. The market went down. It was following this, what do you call it, horizontal channel. You know, there's the lows, here's the high. Very interesting day today. So what do we got here? We got the low of $430 all the way up to $990. So about double your money. It's not bad. And then it came back down. And then when we had that big spike down at 2 o'clock, we had a big spike up at a low of $155 all the way up to $700. Sorry, well, $745. That was a good move right there. Pretty cheap, $155. Yeah, up to $745. That was a good move. All right, on to the next one. We're going to be looking at the 4955. Here we have the last of the puts that we're going to be looking at. 4955 put. And at 9:45, there was a low put in at $230. And around 10:15, there was a high of $930. That's quite a big move up. Definitely worth your money. And then we got a move around 11:30, a low of $330 all the way up to $720. $725 around noontime. And then we're going to look at this big spike down at 2 o'clock, which is right here. Well, this candle just before 2 o'clock, we got a low of $90, and this is a low of $100. It went all the way up to $445, $480. Wow, so from 100, you almost made 5 times your money. It's a pretty good move. And then it lost pretty much all its value to the end there. And that's all we got for the puts. Next, we're going to be looking at the calls. Alrighty, so now we got the 4960, the 4960 call option, and it doesn't really do well. I mean, we got a low of 745, goes up to 1325. Okay, that's not bad, but it doesn't look like much on the chart, does it? I mean, this is a big move all the way down to 22,100, all the way to 700, 800 bucks. That's a big move. But we're looking for upward moves on this. What's the low here? 600 to 1150, 1150. They came back down. What's the low here? 320 all the way up to 1075. That's not bad. And came back down to 360 and then went up to 1325. That's a good move. Right at the end there, that's a good move. But the 460, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it just doesn't impress me. I guess because there's this, sideways action here in this, man, you call it a horizontal channel here? Support resistance, classic. Anyway, let's take a look at the 4970. Here we go. We got the 4970 call option up and running. Yeah, man, it doesn't look like much, but what do we got here? A low of 400 and a high. Almost double your money, 740. Same thing here. Under 300, just over 500. And just near the end of the day, we get some of the action going on here. Low of $70 up to $390. That's a nice little move there, but we come back down to a low of $25, $35, up to a high of $450. See, that's a good move right there. That's a respectable move right there. But at the end of the day, that's kind of, do I say scary? Kind of scary. Anyway, that was the 4970 call option. Let's take a look at 4975. Last but not least, we got the 4975. At least this is the last one we're going to be looking at for the E-mini future call option for February 6, 2024. Not much. I mean, at the beginning here, what do we got here? A low of 605 goes all the way up to 1075. Okay, not bad, but you got $600 to play with. And all this chop, not really worth mentioning except here. This looks like a misprint, but it really isn't. Let's take a closer look because we're using 15-minute candles. But if we go to the 1 minute, we'll zoom in here. Let's zoom in. Oh, even more. As you can see, I don't think this is a misprint. I just think it went way up on this little, on this big candle here. And what's the low? What low? We got a low of 10, 5. Yeah, $5. $5 all the way up to $405. So that right there, folks, that's where the magic happens. And you would have had to catch that really quickly. You'd have to be smoking quick on that one to get in here and then have your order out to sell. Within probably 30 seconds. This is a minute candle, so I'd say within 30 seconds it came up. Probably danced around a little bit and came back down. Anyway, that's an exciting candle if you ask me. And that's all the call options and put options we have. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video.